Serves his punches where, you know, like the first few rounds, he throws very few punches.
He's just measuring. He's a computer, man.
Yep.
10th round, maybe by 4 or 5 points. I'm very disappointed that I don't know what the judges saw. I really don't understand.
The whole way, you know, so I don't know, man. I think it's bad judging. Incompetence is usually what I think, and I'm retired for a reason.
Joe Rogan didn't mince words. He believes Manny Pacquiao was robbed in his fight against Mario Barrios. Rogan praised Pacquiao's impressive speed and sharpness, especially considering his age. He emphasized that Pacquiao landed the cleaner, more effective punches and controlled the pace of the bout. Confused by the judge's decision, Rogan called the outcome unfair and disappointing, stating it made no sense from a boxing standpoint.
But once he gets in there, he's hyper competitive. He wants to win at all costs. He's gonna put himself at harm's risk to make sure he gets that W. And I've always liked Wonderboy, man.
I couldn't believe Kevin Holland decided to have a kickboxing fight with him. I couldn't believe Kevin Holland had made a deal, no going to the ground. He's like, let's just stand up. Like, what are you saying?
I don't think Holland was gonna take him down anyways.
Well, I think you would try. I mean,
Holly would have been worse.
Fantastic jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah,
Holland's
but the wrestling.
Yeah,
and that is like one of the things that drains people. You know, he might have got stopped early if he went for a takedown. And I think that's kind of what hurt Izzy in the Barrios fight, putting those takedowns up there. It takes a lot of gas. If you haven't been doing that for a lifetime, wrestling is one of the most draining things for the energy tank.
Without a doubt. I think with Izzy though, what he talked about, that left leg getting compromised, the calf kick.
Sean Gibbons, a key figure in Pacquiao's camp, expressed outrage over the judge's scoring. He believed Manny executed the perfect game plan utilizing crisp combinations, smart movement, and high work rate. Gibbons called the result a complete injustice, arguing that it disrespected Pacquiao's performance and sent a troubling message about the integrity of judging in boxing.
My Manny Pacquiao's advisor, Sean Gibbons, here in Las Vegas. Sean, for many people, they felt that Manny had done enough to have his hand raised tonight. Felt like he rolled back the years and was going to be WBC champion once again. Wasn't to be a majority draw instead. So, how would you assess the fight? What are your reflections?
Well, I would assess it that to me, I was amazed. You know, I've seen Manny in the gym. I saw him working, but until you see a guy in the fight, you don't know 100% what you're going to get. The guy was so smooth, relaxed. I had him like up going into the 10th round, maybe by 4 or 5 points. I'm very disappointed that I don't know what the judges saw. I really don't understand.
So we've just had a press conference and you can see even though Manny doesn't, say it himself in his emotions, he's disappointed. How do you guys regroup from that? And what was the mood like in the dressing room after the fight?
You know, it was just kind of disbelief a little. Like, how does that happen? Why does that happen? Manny Pacquiao, at 46 years old, making history, vintage performance, gave it his all in the ring. And why, he's been robbed on a few occasions. Now, he's got a few, decisions that were close, that went his way. But the mood was like just disbelief. Just like, why does it happen? I don't get it.
With the fight itself, what was you most pleased with from Manny's performance?
Was it?
With the fight itself, what was you most pleased with from Manny's performance?
Oh, I mean, everything. I mean, the guy, for 46 years old and training 7 weeks, he had stamina.
Freddie Roach, Pacquiao's longtime trainer, was visibly emotional after the fight. He firmly believed Pacquiao had done more than enough to secure a win and immediately called for a rematch. Roach pointed to Manny's clean, effective shots and his control of the ring as clear indicators of victory. Confident in Pacquiao's ability, even at 46, Roach insisted the only way to correct the decision was to schedule a second fight.
We had a great fight. Manny fought really well, and he even had a knockdown in there somewhere. I thought he got won the fight 8-4, but had to take things slow, and we would like a rematch right away.
Online, fans and boxing commentators were nearly unanimous. Pacquiao deserved the win. Social media lit up with praise for Manny's precision, defense, and control of the tempo. Many called the judge's decision baffling and argued it damaged boxing's credibility. The consensus was that this kind of scoring undermines fan trust and hurts the sport's reputation.
So Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios ends in a draw. For me personally, I feel like Manny Pacquiao got robbed in this fight. I had predicted Manny Pacquiao to lose, but I do not think he lost this fight. Even though it wasn't perfect, I thought he pulled it out the bag. With his sheer tenacity, his veteran grit, we we even saw flashes of that signature volume combination punching, was super durable in this fight. And he even used mind games and tricks and tactics to get Mario Barrios off his game. Mario Barrios was distracted, he was hesitant, he wasn't throwing a lot of punches, he wasn't listening to his corner. And overall, even though it ended in a draw, I thought Manny Pacquiao should have won. And this fight would have made history, and it's a real shame that it didn't. But comment down below and let me know what you guys thought about this fight.
Former world champion Shawn Porter also sided with Pacquiao. In his analysis, Barrios failed to assert himself or show the tactical diversity needed at this level. By contrast, Pacquiao displayed veteran mastery, cutting angles, feinting, and setting up combinations with pinpoint timing. Porter argued that while Barrios appeared hesitant, Pacquiao looked composed and in command, making it difficult to justify awarding rounds to Barrios.
Shawn, he may not have gotten him out of there in 3, but he looked like he damn near won the first 3 rounds. What do you think of Pacquiao tonight? What do you think won the fight?
It was really hard for me to give Mario rounds. I thought that, Manny is a systematic fighter. He works, jab, 1-2s. He's always leading with the straight left. I don't feel like Mario took control to charge at any points. I don't know if he outlanded him at any point in any rounds. It was hard. It's really hard to see from where I was at. But all in all, I just felt like it was. If you had a meter, it was really swaying Manny's way the whole way. So I don't know, man. I think it's bad judging. Incompetence as usual, I think. And I'm retired for a reason. I didn't retire because I couldn't get decisions, but simply put, there's a lot that goes on in this game that I don't agree with. And this just adds to my fire.
Controversy grew as fans noticed biased coverage in official highlights. One fan tweeted, "Even the PBC highlights only show Barrios' punches even in rounds Manny clearly won." The selective editing raised questions about attempts to shape public perception. Meanwhile, Teofimo Lopez was clear in his opinion: Pacquiao won. He praised Manny's consistent activity and ability to land clean shots throughout. While acknowledging Barrios had his moments, Lopez said they didn't compare to the sustained effort and impact Pacquiao delivered, adding his voice to those calling the result a serious misjudgment.
So, plus the commentators, I don't know what they're talking about, how they saying it, but I scored a 9-3.
Was there any way Barrios acknowledged that, or just that was highway robbery?
Maybe the championship rounds, but even then, I felt like Pacquiao stole them at the end of each round. So, hey, I'm just a spectator tonight, you know what I mean? But it's good to see Manny at 46 doing 12 rounds for the world champion. Gotta give him that.
We always talk about the industry and some of the funny stuff. So, conspiracy theory, Tio. Why do you think then, if Pacquiao clearly won the fight, in your eyes, they would make it a draw instead?
I get in trouble, Sean. I get in trouble when I talk about these conspiracies. But nevertheless, hopefully we see him again. We got a champ right here.
Gary Antoine Russell spoke with deep respect for Pacquiao's performance, especially given his age. He found it remarkable that Manny was able to outwork and outsmart a younger opponent. Russell confidently stated that Pacquiao won at least 8 rounds and dominated most of the exchanges. He praised Manny's unrelenting footwork, speed, and punch output, emphasizing that it was hard to justify the decision going any other way.
The entertainer fight. Father Time didn't show him Manny Pacquiao. A lot of people thought his age was going to catch up with him. It didn't play a part at all in that fight. He was fast, he was strong, he was in shape, and he didn't show any kinks in his armor. I'm proud of him. To many more than Manny Pacquiao, I take my hat off for him.
Who would you love to see him fight next?
Honestly, I would like to see a rematch. I would like to see a rematch. Why? Because I don't think that was a legitimate decision. So, but it is what it is,
What do you think Mario could have done better to actually sway people to believe this was a draw?
He could have been more active. I feel like he was waiting too long. Mario Barrios, he's a precision fighter, but Manny Pacquiao, he's too busy for a fighter that's just going to sit there and take pictures and look pretty. Mario Barrios, I feel like he hasn't functioned when he's boxing. You can be a boxer, but be an effective boxer. I feel like he's just waiting there in the pocket for too long, and that just kind of cost him a couple of rounds. That's why I say I don't think it should have been a majority draw. A split decision, Manny Pacquiao.
What was your scorecard?
Split decision, Manny Pacquiao.
How many rounds did Manny win?
I give him 7, 8 tops.
You feel like
8 tops. But I feel like Manny Pacquiao all around outworked Mario.
Boxing analysts and journalists didn't hold back, calling the outcome a clear robbery. Many felt this was Pacquiao's golden opportunity to make history by winning a world title at 46, a moment stolen by questionable judging. Analysts criticized the apparent disconnect between the official scorecards and what actually transpired in the ring, and many renewed calls for urgent reform in how high-profile fights are scored.
Robbery. They robbed Manny Pacquiao, the 8th division world champion, 5-time lineal, should be 13-time world champion, the ambassador, the senator, the humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of them all, the GOAT, Manny Pacquiao. And did he show he was the GOAT last night in Las Vegas, Nevada versus Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios, he fought good. Fought good. But he didn't fight like a legend. He didn't fight like a great fighter. Is the reason why I believe that Manny Pacquiao and his wife Jinky, shout out to wife Jinky, believe that he could come back into the sport of boxing, especially in the 147-pound division, because the 147-pound division is nothing special unless Manny Pacquiao was there. Manny Pacquiao was so good that these guys haven't even done significant. Nobody has done nothing significantly great outside of Bud Crawford beating early true spits. In the time that Manny Pacquiao been out, nobody has done anything significantly great. It makes guys like Manny Pacquiao want to come back to the sport of boxing and fix this garbage. Let me go back to the sport of boxing. That's what we're talking about right now in the welterweight division, the rematch between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Manny Pacquiao will be Floyd Mayweather. As I said, I like Floyd, a legendary fighter, but I believe how Manny Pacquiao fought yesterday, and we haven't seen Floyd Mayweather. I know he's still in shape, but this Manny Pacquiao and the footwork that he displayed yesterday. And like he said in the post-fight interview, he threw a little bit more punches, but of course he's 46 years old. But I'm just saying, even at 46 years old, he's better than all these guys. He'll knock out Devin Haney, like worse than Ryan Garcia.
Fans around the globe were stunned by the result and flooded social media with outrage. One tweet went viral: he landed more, controlled the pace, walked him down, and still lost. Classic boxing politics. They didn't rob Manny, they robbed the sport. The sentiment reflected a growing frustration that decisions like this hurt boxing's credibility. With questionable verdicts and controversial draws becoming increasingly common, critics argued that inconsistent judging is pushing loyal fans away and damaging the sport's integrity.
Manny Pacquiao, Mario Barrios ends in a draw. Oh, it's musty.
The hatred.
Musty energy.
First and foremost, Gervonta Tank Davis' resume is aging like spoiled milk. His resume is just being absolutely disgusting. 2 of his best wins, Mario Barrios and Ryan Garcia, both of them got cooked. Manny Pacquiao is 46 years old and went through that just to get a draw. I thought Manny Pacquiao won the fight. Mario Barrios, it might be time to retire, my brother. This is back-to-back draws, bro. Back-to-back draws for Mario Barrios. This is absolutely musty at the highest level. Mario Barrios just in there with no sense of urgency, could not stop Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao, 46 years old. The second round, his check engine light came on for his knees. Check engine light came on for his back. Pacquiao did not want nothing to go down to the body. Mario Barrios just went life and death with a 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao. Bro, I'm absolutely disgusted, man. Mario Barrios is officially food at 147. That's why everybody just jumped in line. I wouldn't be surprised Shakur Stevenson want to fight Mario Barrios. Bro, I would not be surprised if Inoue want to fight Mario Barrios. That's right, Inoue coming up all the way to 147 to fight Mario Barrios. This is just nasty at the highest level. Get it together, PBC, and they paid $90 for that. Y'all paid $90 for that, bro. Lord, bro, Lord. We streaming Fight the Stick Boys back outside. That's the chiller killer.
The hatred.
Musty energy.
Another fan echoed the prevailing opinion: Manny Pacquiao obviously won this fight. He got robbed. Independent round-by-round breakdowns supported this claim, showing Pacquiao winning more rounds than the judges credited. Observers pointed to Manny's accuracy and consistent pressure as clear indicators of victory. Many experts agreed he should have at least earned a split decision, if not a unanimous one. Insiders also criticized Barrios' overly cautious strategy, arguing that against a 46-year-old opponent, he should have pressed harder. Instead, Barrios appeared hesitant, reinforcing the view that Pacquiao was the true aggressor and rightful winner.
Barrios, embarrassing performance, but a good performance for Pacquiao considering what had happened. Cook me all you want in the comments. I blame this more on Mario Barrios, just not. He's the worst. Jinky Pacquiao did a great job matchmaking this. He is by far the worst champion, world champion I've seen in boxing in a very long time. Mario Barrios did absolutely zero. He had hurt Manny, I think in around round 11, and he let him off the hook, didn't do anything. He hurt him to the body one other time, and he looked really good in the first round. Horrible performance by Mario Barrios. How he got a draw, I wouldn't have given him a draw. I had Pacquiao ahead. And I thought for sure, even if it was close, they would give it to Pacquiao. They give it a draw, majority draw. I'm not going to say that I'm not shocked, but I think it was the best case scenario for Manny. And Barrios got lucky. It was the best case scenario for Manny because it moves the division forward a little bit. He didn't look that bad. Barrios looks horrible. If he was in there with Brian Norman Jr., he would have been KO'd. God forbid he was in the boots. Manny just, I know people are still going to say, look, Manny won. Manny did not look good. That's to tell you how bad Barrios is. He didn't look good at all. His punches were sloppy. He was slow. He didn't look effective. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I saw. Granted, he's 46 years old.
Trainer Manny Robas provided a technical analysis, applauding Pacquiao's ability to use angles, footwork, and distance control to perfection. He emphasized how rare it is for a 46-year-old to fight with such intensity and efficiency. Robas expressed a desire to see Pacquiao fight again, believing the sport still needs his energy and heart. Across social media, fans echoed this sentiment, frustrated by Barrios' lack of urgency and missed opportunity to make a statement. Many questioned how such a passive performance led to a draw.
Was a very this yeah. Manny Pacquiao? Yeah. Manny won. Yeah. Manny won. He should be up, man. I honestly thought that Barrios was gonna win big, and Manny showed up, man. Manny, I was pulling for Manny, and I was hoping to see. Look, Manny back in his prime, forget about it. Man. Yeah, he was a boss. But it was a good fight, but still Manny did enough to win. This is not a draw. You think Manny will come back again? I hope so. After this performance, I sure hope so.
Robert Guerrero offered an emotional but grounded take. He pointed to the crowd's reaction during Manny's offensive flurries, noting how the atmosphere overwhelmingly favored the Filipino legend. Guerrero concluded that while the judges didn't give Pacquiao the win, the audience clearly did. That night, Manny was the people's champion.
People do not see it that way. I know. But everybody loves Manny. Come on. Everybody loves Manny, no matter what. You know, I think he edged it out. I think he won it by a round or two. So, you know, I just think Mario Barrios needed to use his jab a lot more. He needed to pump it. I mean, that single jab, it's kind of tough to get, you know, to keep Manny off with his speed and his power with a single jab. I want to fight Manny. Don't know what me. Can I play the video game, Pac-Man Ghost? It's like that my whole career. He's been running from me, so.
That wraps up today's coverage. Stay tuned for more updates and reactions from the boxing world.